Pickering, while 04 Greg Horan will see the rest of the field. 17 to go round in the John Day Classic for the late models of 2023.
So let's see whether we can have a move from Brent Vosbergen, who is at the front of this race field as we get it going. Jason Oldfield, who's been in ripping form. He's been working his way through traffic in the previous couple of races that he's had in his heat races. But here comes Vosbergen. Vosbergen on the inside. Oldfield on the outside. That's Jason Oldfield. Warren Oldfield back in third place. Kenny McPherson up on his outside. Then we go to Joey Chalmers in fifth place. We gave away plenty of his gear earlier in the program. The Osho's back on the rear. What's going on?
Walker and Blake made contact down the backstroke, and that's the reason for it.
Meantime, Jason Oldfield, 17.98. He's done the fastest lap time as they have completed two. No issues so far.
Yes, so Oldfield from Vosbergen, Ken McPherson, Warren Oldfield in fourth place. They're running up near the wall and running down near the curb. It's good racing, and it is the 11 car of Jason Oldfield who leads this one through. He moves down the main straight back into the Australian champion Brent Vosbergen. McPherson third. Warren Oldfield's going to dive to his inside on Jamie Oldfield on the outside of the 23 of Joe Chalmers. Back into Jay Carty in seventh place. It's a race in two out in front though. It is Jason Oldfield the outside, Brent Vosbergen the inside. They cross the line. 0.075 separates them.
Barn burner early on out the front between Oldfield and Vosbergen. Meanwhile, Warren Oldfield and Joe Chalmers and Ken McPherson also battling away. Chalmers has moved up into fourth spot. Meanwhile, Vosbergen has now got himself in front at the top of the field. He's got a couple of car lengths on Jason Oldfield. Warren Oldfield third. Joe Chalmers is putting on some pressure, while Jay Carty has made up a couple of spots as well. He's moved up into fifth spot. Ken McPherson further back there to Jamie Oldfield, Luke Halliday, Anthony King and David Nylander. We get to the end of six. It's Vosbergen who leads from Jason Oldfield.
Yeah, and he skipped out by 2 or 3 car lengths now. Jay Carty's been...
Unlike the late models and the wingless sprint, unlike the wingless sprints and the speed cars and the sprint cars, this one is going without incident. And
kiss of death.
Jason Oldfield bounces off the wall. We've done 10. We're still green.
Exactly, but I was about to say that could be the kiss of death. It almost was. But Brent Vosbergen now is able to skip away, and his gap has got now to about 3 seconds or so. Jamie Oldfield's moved up into fifth spot, but look at the battle going on at the moment for third and fourth with Oldfield. That's Warren and Joe Chalmers as well. Out in front, Vosbergen's lead is now 2.9 seconds over Warren Oldfield. Joe Chalmers, where's he? He's up against the wall there at turn numbers 1 and 2 going the high side. The gap's between...
Normally very competitive as the tail hit the wall and the sparks fly between Maddington and Canning Vale Toyota. That was the 54 car of David Nylander, who's running in the middle of the pack. Down the back straight though goes our race leader, and he's doing it very nicely indeed as he comes around.
Down into the TD Granny Flats and Modular Homes turn, but they're nowhere near our race leader. They're the length of the straight behind Brent Vosbergen, who comes up now to complete lap number 22.
You've got to understand to yourself that for someone like Brent Vosbergen, this is a lot to do with just managing the car, because there can be issues that pop up on the odd occasion in a car, and you just have to manage things. It looks like things have gone pretty smoothly for Brent Vosbergen. Meanwhile, the battle for second, third, fourth continues to hot up. Jason Oldfield, Warren Oldfield side by side coming into 3 and 4. Warren on the inside gets into second spot. So, change to the order for second and third between Warren Oldfield and Jason Oldfield, while Jamie Oldfield is having a look at it going, yeah, I'll bide my time. I'll have a crack at this at some point as well. But your race leader has 6 to go in Brent Vosbergen.
So he's doing it nicely, but we have another change. The 51 car gets past the 11 car. So I did say that this may well happen a couple of laps ago. Could just see that the 11 car of Jason Oldfield was slowing and the 2 others were picking up pace. But now the 3 Oldfields still having a great duel as they'll come into the main straight. Meantime, the race leader, where is he? It's a little bit of dust out there. Coming out of turn number 2 now for Maddington and Canning Vale Toyota. He's on lap 26. Can you believe that this might go the whole distance? Can you believe it, ladies and gentlemen? As into the main straight comes our race leader. 4 laps to go.
Yes, 4 laps remaining. We may have put the kiss of death on it, as it's Brent Vosbergen out in front. Second place is anybody's. It's Jason Oldfield back to second. He's gone around the outside of Warren Oldfield and the 51 of Jamie Oldfield. They've got lap cars to contend with. The passing flag is out. There's 3 laps to go. 27 consecutive laps and we've got 7 minutes left. There's plenty of time as they move down the back straight. Brent Vosbergen in front. Jamie Oldfield is in fourth. Warren Oldfield third, and Jason Oldfield is driving away with the second place. There is 2 laps to go, and we are going to do the distance.
So Jason Oldfield may have just secured second spot right now, while Warren Oldfield and Jamie Oldfield are still battling for that final spot on the podium. It is not done and dusted between those two. It is Warren Oldfield who's about a length and a half in front for that third spot, but the white flag is out for Brent Vosbergen. He's got 400 metres to go as Jason Oldfield is in second. Warren Oldfield still hanging on at the moment for third. But ladies and gentlemen, this man, he is an absolute superstar. Superman Brent Vosbergen does it again in the late models. He takes the checkered flag and wins. Second is going to go the way of Jason Oldfield, while third is right to the line, and it's Warren Oldfield who hangs on by 1/10 of a second over Jamie Oldfield. Fifth goes to Ken McPherson, then Joe Chalmers.